Speak Up with Vernisa
and Jen.
It's time to speak up. Hello, my name is Vernisa.
Hey, y'all, this is Jen.
And this is our podcast, Speak Up. What's up, Jen?
Hey, girl.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Glad I made it to episode 83, our live episodes.
Y'all, I'm so excited. We're almost at 100.
Yes, time just be flying. For those of you that don't know, me and Jen are best friends. We create this podcast to use our voices to motivate people to overcome life's challenges through self-love and respect.
That's right, y'all. After 83 episodes, you should definitely know self-love and respect are two core values we hold near and dear to our hearts.
Yes, most definitely. So before we get started, a quick shout out to our amazing sponsors. Shout out to My Bar, located at 720 East Manchester in Inglewood, California. Get your nails, your lashes, your hair done. Ask for mine. Tell them that SpeakUpJV sent you. The Instagram is at nyy.bar.
And shout out to our other sponsor, Crafted by 213. Is your partner tired of your lackluster performance in the kitchen? Are you tired of opening the fridge and not knowing what to cook? I know that happens to me. Do you close your full pantry and say there's nothing to eat? Then call Crafted by 213. From catering to classes, let them craft the perfect experience for you. Bringing the flavors of the West Coast with love, Crafted by 213 will always leave you satisfied. Ask for a quote on IG at craftedb.213.
Yes, for real. Welcome. So I am super duper excited for tonight's episode. You know, we got somebody big in the media industry popping real quick. Somebody we really been networking with for a minute. Y'all give it up for Bankhead, host of Str8Out the Trunk.
What it do? How's it going?
Woo!
Hey, this is fun.
Welcome. Oh, he dropping his phone already. We already got him.
Too excited already.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Lovely setup. Hey, shout out.
Hey, welcome.
Good News Radio. Shout out, Speak Up. What up, JP?
Yes,
Out.
good to see you again. Str8Out the Trunk. He got his partner in the building too. What's up?
My man, Red Eye in the house. What it do, man?
Yes.
Hit him up.
We have a good episode tonight. So tell us a little bit about yourself and your platform.
Str8Out Trunk Radio. We 8 years strong. I'm from the San Fernando Valley. Before even the platform, I'm a radio engineer, so I do a lot of engineering for a lot of other platforms, other radio shows. So that was how I first got into like the whole radio thing before even doing podcasts or radio. So I was behind the boards before on the mic, you know. And I'm from the San Fernando Valley, so every time I commute to the LA, so that's what I do.
I feel that.
What part of San Fernando you from?
By Sea-Sun.
All right, Northridge. I'm in Pacoima, but I grew up in Northridge. We used to throw the all the Matador parties. If you ever been to a ratchet function, we threw it. Probably. Just letting you know. Been to a bando party, we threw it.
Oh my God.
I don't know how old you are.
I didn't
but
know Sea-Sun got down like that. Though.
I don't know how old you are, but yeah, we got down back in 09 and like 09,
I was still in high school back then.
I'm just saying 09, between 09 and 14. We was in there turning up. Bando parties, all that.
Let me find out Jim running into Bankhead on the block.
You never know.
Without even knowing, probably.
You don't even know. Hey, $10. That's gonna be at the party, you know?
Already got us out here laughing.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. So where did the title Str8Out the Trunk come from? That's an interesting title.
My favorite artists is like Nipsey Hussle, E40, and they come really from out the trunk. They sold everything out the trunk. My first love of hip hop was down south music, and they bred off of Str8Out the Trunk. They was hustling T-shirts, narcotics, whatever they was selling, food, whatever, it was out the trunk of their car. They wasn't allowed to get property or anything like that. They had to sell out their trunk, so
True.
My thing is Str8Out the Trunk is you start with a hustle. That's where it is. Everything you do right now, you got your stuff in your laptop in the trunk of your car. You hustling to where you going, whatever, girls doing their makeup, guys with their haircuts, you feel me? They put that shit in their trunk and they rolling out, and the Str8Out the Trunk is a hustle. You feel me? So Str8Out the Trunk.
Now I'm thinking what I got in my trunk.
I know where's a lot of stuff in my trunk.
All that, I got that shit from on the freeway though. It was like that time when Str8Out the Compton was coming out though too as well. It was very heavy, but I was like Str8Out the Trunk, and I seen an old school car that was resembled like just old school back Cadillac and things like in the Memphis or down south, and it was just like, yo, I Str8Out the Trunk, and the trunk was broken, so it was like boop 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 boop.
Wow.
And I was listening to Master P at the time too, so
Dang.
crazy.
Yes,
Ice Cream, what
it
it
all
do?
worked out.
Wow.
Oh yeah, it was. I didn't know what to call it at the time either. I was stressing.
You're stressing, but it worked. Yeah, it worked out.
It worked
I like
out.
that title.
Worked out.
Very unique.
Hmm.
So we have another question for you. Who's your favorite interview that you've done so far?
He like straight out the truck.
I'll say the most scariest interview. I'll say.
Okay.
I can say the most
I'll
scariest
take that.
was at the Long Beach Fest when I did not Scarface, Ghostface Killer
Really?
from Wu Tang.
Uh-huh.
Oh wow.
Just
that's
because
huge.
his backstory, nigga's a real killer in the way, low key, like his story, and just his voice was, you know what I mean? Not like in the DMX way, but just New York in a way, and it was just very heavy, But I could say favorite, I could say Steve LaBelle,
Wow.
just for just his knowledge of his hip hop of the game, of just being a dinosaur and just keep eventing yourself every time it evolves in hip hop.
I love
And I was
it.
like, yo, it's crazy.
awesome.
And I didn't want to fuck up either, because
Yeah, of course, yeah.
shit.
That's one thing I think people don't realize how much pressure there is on the interviewer. Like you want to listen to the conversation, but it's like, okay, I'm trying to make a next point too.
Yes.
Or like I want to keep the conversation flowing in a natural way, but still get across what I need to. So
you want a game they trust, so they'll be able to open up more than when they go tell their friends about it. Their friends be like, I want to go on that platform too,
Yeah.
Like I want to get my story out.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally how it's done. And you're really good at interviewing. I've been tapped into your IG lives.
I appreciate you.
You got
Thank
the
you,
guests
thank
on
you.
there comfortable doing their thing. And thank you too for having us on your platform as well. I love how you
no
brought all
problem.
the media. That was huge to bring all the LA media together for
Yes.
something like
I
that.
tried. I wanted to.
did
That was
that.
the plan. That was the plan. Just for us to know who's out here doing what we do, but also for artists to know, like, y'all need to have more than just 2 interviews when y'all do press runs, like,
That's true.
or don't wait for the homegrown, like the DJ heads or the, no disrespect to them, you feel like because they up they top notch type shit. You feel me? Like, don't go wait for the big dogs. You feel me? To come to us. We gonna represent y'all. We gonna push y'all. They might push y'all that one time. But we try and build a relationship and like really want y'all to succeed type
Right.
shit. So come to us, and it's over like 30 platforms. Plus, then once I did that list, I found out there was 20 more platforms out here, and it's just like, no disrespect to y'all, I didn't know y'all. You feel me? So yeah. So after that, I feel like, oh, we got like 80 platforms out here in LA. So come out here and do your media runs and just figure out who y'all want to go to now. From that list and comments.
Absolutely.
Definitely connected people for real.
Yeah.
And I love how you be on doing events too, like in person. It's nothing about that outdoor stuff too as well.
Oh, you got to. That's my main thing this past year was telling people $20 is going to get you in your gas tank. It's going to get your platform and your networking. Maximus, don't even know, to be honest. You feel me? So, hey, I tell everybody, yo, go spend that $20, go put in that gas tank, go pull up to that event, even if you tired after a 9-to-5 job, whatever you go, it's going to help your business, going to help you, your entrepreneurship, whatever. You'll know what's going to happen at that event.
Exactly.
That's
No, that's
You might get a drink. You might talk to somebody that's, you don't even know. You feel me? You might bump into somebody you don't know, So most of my networking is just from going out and how I get gassed in. It's just going out, just being out, just what's up?
I was running into you in some places too.
Facts.
I've seen you recently, like 3 events. I'm like, what's up?
Facts. So it's shit like that, just going out and just driving places. Like, people don't want to take that hour drive places. People don't want to be in that traffic. I get it, but that separates you from a lot of motherfuckers. You feel me? I don't know if I cuss, but my bad. You feel me? So shit like that.
You was going to anyway.
I was going to anyway. Yeah, right. So yeah, so just do that. Just get out there and put that money in your gas tank, whatever it is. Don't have to be a lot, but make sure you just get there and get back to your crib. You feel me?
I remember I ran into him at the TF concert. I'm standing in line at the bathroom. Oh, you in line for the bathroom? We start laughing and kept walking.
Long ass lines. You feel me? Just saying.
There's traffic everywhere.
Even to that. Oh, shit.
That was a dope show too.
No, that was a great show.
Great show for the West Coast.
Shout out. That was fun. So who was the artist you would like to collab with in the future?
Artist
Manifested.
I want to talk to E40.
Hey.
I want to talk to E40. I had a shot to talk to Master P at downtown when I was getting some merchandise, and we was at the same hat store getting hats, and I froze. I regret that every day. I still, because I'm like, my show was based off of you, my nigga. You feel me? Like, my whole idea, and I just said, "What up, P?" That's all I said. I don't know why. Just, but he had his, I don't know if his bodyguard, he had somebody with him, but I didn't want to be that nigga, but I should have been that nigga because it's. I think about that all the time.
Out the trunk,
like, my whole platform is based off your hustle in the way. You feel me? Like, come talk about that. You're inspiration to me.
You would have did it too, I think.
I think he would have. I came in, I'm like, this hell yeah. You feel me? He might be like, he crazy, but I think about that all the time.
Oh, it's okay.
It's gonna happen again. I'm manifesting.
Yeah, you'll get a chance again.
You're
gonna take it
already.
Anyway,
I love
Pig, what up?
So our title tonight is Straight Out the Heart. In honor of your
I seen that. I was like, yeah, straight out the heart.
Yeah, shout out to Jen for coming up with that. So our ask question of the day is, this is what tonight's topic is, perfect for you. How do you like to encourage people in your life? So this is a huge one. I think we're gonna talk about encouragement tonight. You already was dropping gems since we started. I think I encourage people by when I catch people talking down on themselves, helping them reverse that, encouraging them to see it through another perspective and not put themselves down.
I love that.
What about y'all?
For me, I would say I like to compliment people even on the smallest of things, like not even necessarily on their looks or anything, but more so like I see them achieve something maybe at work or, at the gym or something. And it's like, oh, hey, I saw you move up in this or whatever. Like, it's just a random story. But one of my coworkers, she recently got promoted and she's now getting her own office. So I was talking to her the other day and I was like, hey, like, I heard you got your own office. Are you excited? And she just like lit up because this is something she's been looking forward to. And it made me happy in turn because I was like, oh yeah, I know. Like, she's excited to talk about it and she felt like she didn't know who she could talk to about it. So I would say that's one of the biggest ways. Like, I like to let people know, hey, I see you and the positive things that you're doing.
Love that. What about you?
I like to encourage people by telling them not to give a fuck.
Woo!
Nice.
In a way, like, yeah, not to give a fuck, because all these things that's happening in life, like, it's gonna happen. You feel me? Don't give a fuck that just keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep going. Don't give a fuck about it. Just do you.
Even
don't,
if you see Master P, huh? Hey,
don't get me on that, man.
I'm not joking and not fucking.
Hey, it's all good. Throw it in my face. This is gonna be my fuel right now. You feel me? That's gonna be the fuel. It's the fuel right there. Next time I see him, but. She don't talk shit.
Yep. Think about me and just go.
Yep. She don't talk it. Nah, fuck it.
Speak out.
But yeah, encourage people by not giving a fuck. You feel me? Just speak up. Speak up. Exactly. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. But yeah, don't give a fuck. Really, just think about you and don't worry about nobody's thoughts, because that shit really don't matter. The outside people's opinion about you don't fucking matter.
Yeah, that's true.
We really, I always think we own our own matrix. You feel me? So
wow,
that's dope. I like the
only reason why I see you is because I turn my head and see you. If I'm like this, I will see you.
I was thinking that.
I'm just saying.
Jen likes to bring up the definition. So, Jen, what's the definition of it? We're going to debunk this today.
Yes. Believe it or not, it was actually kind of hard to find a good definition of encourage. But I found one that I actually can live with.
Uplift.
Yeah, pretty much. So it's to give support, confidence, or hope to someone, and also help or stimulate an activity, state, or view to develop. I think my favorite part about this definition is the develop part, because as we get more into the episode, we're going to be talking about like how encouraging somebody, especially with their goals or their business, can actually help them develop more into what they're trying to turn it into. So these are two definitions that y'all can live with, but definitely what you mentioned, Bankhead, about uplift, I think that's a really big one that needs to be in that definition as well.
Oh,
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's huge, huh?
It said stimulate right before, right? Yeah, I like that one too.
Stimulate. Okay, that's a big way. And also, why do we need to practice more encouragement? We were just before we went live, right? We were talking about how crazy this world is. All this stuff going on, depressing stuff. People need that, and I think you can encourage people by inspiring. Especially if you're one of the people who's breaking a cycle, you're doing something in your community. You never know who you're touching by your actions or who's watching. I think that alone is encouragement and the motivated energy people need sometimes.
That's very true, but that should be scary. You don't know who's watching you at all times. You don't know who's looking up to you. Secretly, exactly. You do some wild shit, and they just come up to you like, "You hurt my feelings doing that." But how? I looked up to you. I didn't even know. But when you do go out in public, and they do give you those encouragement compliments, and like that shit. It's motivated in the mug. It makes you just want to go run through a wall for anybody. Or just like, I'm about to go do this. I could do it. Like, I'm about to tomorrow I'm on. Like I'm about to be the biggest tomorrow. That's how you make you feel in a way. It's crazy. It's wild, but I love it. I love it when you go out and just see people just come to you and be like, yo, I see what you're doing. Do you feel me? Keep doing, keep it up. Exactly.
Or the
Be like,
messages you get.
Yeah.
yeah, but like, oh, those are dope too. But like, yo, thanks for playing my music. That helped me out, or giving an artist opportunity on the platform of keep going, or for not if he didn't want to go, he'll commit suicide or some shit like that. So those little messages is crazy. Or just playing their music, playing somebody's music from overseas in the United States, and they be up until 3 a.m. in the morning hearing your shit, and just be like, oh my god, you feel my whole family's listening to you. Like, damn, that's crazy. You feel me? I'm over here just like, all right, that's what's up. You feel me? But to them, it's the biggest thing in the world, So it's like, yeah, I'm giving them joy and happiness, So that's a little encouragement to myself.
Definitely.
And I ain't gonna lie, you be encouraging me with his IG story. He's on a fitness journey. I be looking forward to the videos when you post it.
Oh man, yeah, got to.
The
last couple of years I've been on it, but the homie Nails Fit.
You been getting it.
I'm on a 6-week fit challenge right now, so winner gets some prizes, so I'm trying to get some money. So
encouragement. Look,
that's all it is. It's about the money. I'm getting that money, but I'm really about myself. But also, I'm trying to get 240 so I can go skydiving. You feel me?
Shoot.
That's one of my goals. So I'm trying to get under 240 by January 18th, my birthday.
Nice.
And I'll be
January what?
January 18th.
Oh, you didn't meet the cup yet.
I'm a Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn by a day. We Aquarius.
We both
Yeah,
Aquarius.
both of us.
All right, y'all fishes.
January 27th.
Wait, we ain't no fishes.
Ain't no fishes.
Aquarius ain't fish?
No, the water barrier.
Those are Pisces.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's
Water
Pisces. My
barrier.
bad. Yo, my brother's Aquarius. You feel me? February
that's
16th.
lit. You got a lit brother then.
Hey.
He ain't lit at all. I'll let y'all know. Yo, Aquarius is I know how to deal with y'all.
Oh my god.
That's
I always hear
Capricorns.
something.
It's all good. Yeah, but yeah, I'm trying to go skydiving. That's
You
the
could do that.
That's good.
that's the goal for my fitness journey.
I love this instrumental. Shout out to Keith on the ones and twos.
Hey.
Boss.
No, but for real though, spreading kindness is never a bad thing. Like I like to do my motivational videos on my IG. Someone told me, hey, those videos encourage me. I'd be looking forward to that. So knowing I could touch one person, or with our show, when people write us and say things, you know what I mean? It makes you want to keep going after what you're going, even when it feels hard. Like, you just said it was hard sometimes, but when you know it's impacting somebody for the positive, I feel like that's that extra push that you need sometimes.
I feel like it doesn't even have to be so big, even for us, like as we've started doing this podcast, the likes that we've gotten, the views that we've gotten, even just something that seems so minor, like the comments that we get, like people don't realize how far that can actually help in somebody who is trying to build their business, especially like when somebody's trying to sell something, right? That first sale, like it's even something just minor that when we were thinking of this episode, we just wanted to remind people that encouragement comes in so many different forms, that it doesn't even have to be like even put on social media. It could be those private messages, it could be a text, it could be a phone call. It doesn't even have to be something super direct. It could just be like I was saying. So I really like that because it also allows people to build that trust with each other. I know you were saying like, oh, you never know who's watching you, but I think that's really where, if a person's consistently encouraging you and you don't get bad vibes from them, like you build that trust of like, ooh, I have a fan, or I have somebody who's looking forward to the stuff that I do. And I think that's really big. We need a lot more of that in this life, because we've already got people who are trying to see us, go downhill. Why do we got to pay attention to them when we could have people who actually do uplift us?
That's real. And also too, knowing that you're not gonna always get something in return, and that's okay. If like intentions, when you have genuine intentions, that's not gonna stop you from wanting to encourage others.
That's big facts. Intentions, like peerness and people.
Yeah, we don't see a lot of that today.
You don't.
Clout chasing like
you don't see peerness in a lot of people, especially in this industry we in, especially in Hollywood.
Everyone
LA.
looking for the next come up, who they can ride on all that.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for those type of people.
They out there.
Watch out.
You're right there. So what keeps you going? What's your why? Like,
retire my mama.
Woo!
Love
Okay. That was a great answer.
Easy. Retire my mama.
Encouragement. Okay.
Buy my mama a house off so she don't have to worry about shit like that no more. I ain't gonna say that like that. That's the end goal, but that's my why of why I keep going right now. But once that's fulfilled, I'll find another why.
There's more. I like that. Having multiple whys, keep developing your
There's always gonna be another why. For sure.
Keeping a purposeful life.
I want to be the breadwinner in my family. I want to be the breadwinner in my friends, all that. You know, I want to just be the breadwinner in my community.
Yes,
No
it's that
disrespect.
Capricorn in you.
No disrespect to
The money.
people, but yeah, I want to be able. I want to be able. I want the power. To be honest, yeah, real shit.
It's
You
coming
know,
out, the real deal.
yeah, I just want the power. I want the power, but it's the power of to be able to help and move people and move and make changes.
Mhm.
Like I want to build a community center that's going from ground up. That's going to be able to help homeless people, kids, all that. You know, be able to rehab all that. Because my dad back in the day, he used to. He still do. He still helps people from the rehab centers and things like that, from like Phoenix houses and things like that, drug addictions. So my mom's a military background, so she all that stuff from technology, all that from scamming fraud. So just teaching all that knowledge of people. So I want to be able to help people be able to bring that in the whole community center. And there's a lot of land out here. I want to be able to have that money and power to buy the land and have the connections and relationships with the higher people, so it'll be easier. Not like higher people, like higher people, but like the people in the community of like the mayors and the council people that can be able to get these things passed. You know, of what I want.
I love they got the whole breakdown. Look, you saying it on the mic too, so it's really coming real.
No, real shit. Yeah, that's what I want. That's what's gonna happen. I want to do that in my community. I live in Pacoima, so you know, San Fernando Valley.
You got to put some back in there. Yeah.
You know about it. You know.
No, because that's the only reason I go out there. So let's talk about constructive feedback versus hateful criticism. So sometimes people think with encouragement that hateful criticism counts as that. There's a difference between being a hater and then really just trying to help somebody out and push somebody to their fullest potential. We see that a lot online. I feel like people are quick to make it seem like they're coming from a loving place, but it's really like, how can I throw salt on something that they're doing?
No, that's really true. I think one of the things that I really appreciated when we first started was someone telling us to upgrade our mics because it'll help our sound quality. And obviously with podcasting, sound is everything, right? So we didn't take it as like, oh, you know, I can't believe that, blah, blah. For us, we knew it was going to be a stepping stone. We just had to test out which mic would work for us first. And then if we even really had people who listened, and then apparently this person was listening, and once we started improving our sound, like we started realizing more people are saying like, hey, your sound sounds a lot your sound is a lot better, you know, and XYZ. But I took that as constructive feedback on how to improve our show versus someone just trying to tear us down like, oh, your sound quality is terrible. Because I think a lot of that too with encouragement has to do with what kind of words you use towards somebody, right? Like there's a way to tell somebody something without putting them down, you know, making them feel like, oh, this is the worst thing, or I'm gonna stop my goal because this person is probably right. If they feel like this, it's probably how everybody else feels. They don't realize how hurtful these words can be if they're used in a more negative tone.
That's real.
Yeah, the homie talk about a compliment sandwich.
Oh
yes.
Compliment sandwich.
It start off good, in the middle, it gets, you know, whatever, but it ends well.
Compliment sandwich. Okay. I like that one. Do you respond well to constructive criticism? How's your
all depends how they on the tone of the person.
Like if they give you the real, like, good, are you good? Some people can't even take that. So how do you
it depends on the person.
It
depends on the person and the tone of the person, you know, like she said, the words. It all depends. If I feel like it's something I could improve on, then yeah. But I'll take everything. I'm a Capricorn. I'll think about what you said fucking 2 weeks from now. You feel me? Like random, like, okay, that's how you feel? All right. Like I'll just take it. Like I'll just think about it. I don't know if it'd be good or bad. I'll just think about it. So I take all type of criticism. Like I'll just take it. I don't think it's good or bad. I just take it.
Whatever you resonate, whatever you can
because at the end of the day, it's my plan. I have my plan.
You gonna do what
exactly.
You feel me? So I'm a listen. Facts. Fuck it. No, real shit. I'm a listen, but I'm gonna do me at the end of the day. You know, I'm regardless. No disrespect, nothing like that. But I'm hear it out. I'm a smoke it out, think it out. You feel me? I'm gonna go work it out, all that. All that, you know, like really work out, you know, like, you know, got your little workout, smoke it out, go walk it out, all that, you know, listen to music it out, all that type of shit. I'm just saying, like, to think it out. That's how you think. That's how I think, you know, through those things. Like, that's how I think. So other than that, nah. Nah, I'm gonna do me.
West
I
Side
like
Walk
that.
It Up. So that's what I'm thinking
That
of.
song's gonna be stuck in
So,
my head.
yeah, I'm about to play that on the way home. So, our show focuses on self love and inner peace. And I think a big thing about self love, too, is being able to encourage yourself as well. So, we talk about self talk a lot, and you got to give yourself motivating words when you feel yourself going down a ditch. My mind, like back when I
Every
was
day.
more hard on myself, I used to go down rabbit holes a lot, but I learned how to like catch myself right before going into that with encouragement. I feel like encouragement has definitely been a tool in my self relationship.
Shout out E.T. the Preacher.
Mm.
Shout out Steve Harvey. Shout out T.D. Jakes.
Mm.
Those are my niggas.
Like holding it down. Go ahead.
Like, if I get in a bad mood, I just turn on some motivational shit.
And get it right.
They'll slap me in my face and I get right.
Mhm.
Exactly. Like, bam, you right. Fuck that. Let's get it. You feel me?
Let's do
I got
this.
myself together now.
Facts, yeah.
No, I take it, I like that because I take it as be your number one fan the way you
Mhm.
would be for like a sports team, right? Or a celebrity or whomever, whatever you follow. Like I think this is big. Why are we so excited to see the touchdowns or even the points rack up, whatever, in all these different sports? But I think it's important to be as excited about ourselves for that, especially when, like you were mentioning, going down into that rabbit hole. Like, no, let's look at what actually is going good in my life. Like, why can't I focus on that part? Am I where I was 5 years ago, even a year ago? And if I'm not, if I'm at least a little bit better, I say that's a victory, because a lot of people probably don't even make it this far. A lot of people probably would give up in a different way. So we need to really just start caring about ourselves the way we care about other people, the way we care about other teams, other things going on in the world. Only you know what kind of madness you're waking up with and going to sleep with. So it's important to always make sure you are at least rooting for yourself.
That was well said. Ooh, that was well said.
I've been watching this Hulu series called
Which one?
Reasonable Doubt.
Oh, okay.
Go watch. You watch that?
We just hear him in the background.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. But the last episode, it was about the guy. He a rich black millionaire that's on trial for murder, and he supposedly killed another black woman, and his lawyer's black. You feel black female. Go watch it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. You feel me? But they talked about being seen. Like he's so rich, he's afraid to be seen in a way, like not seen like out in public, but seen as his flaws, who he is as a person. And I was like, I'm going through that right now. Like I'm making myself be seen. I'm trying to get all my flaws of who I am out in the public, not in the public, but out of me, so I can see it and be conscious of it and know who I am. So I could work on them and go through them and get to the next step of my life and grow and elevate, and just being seen. So when you talk about self-love and like self-encouragement, that's how also where I'm at in my life with that shit too. You feel me? Is just I want to be seen of all my flaws, of who I am, why am I like this, asking myself those questions, and just working that shit out. Even having conversations with your parents is hella big, because that's who created you. This is, this is our DNA. You have to ask those questions of like, what happened when you was a kid? What happened growing up? Why are you like this? Why are we like this? Why did you raise me in the way like this? Why did you try to shield me or protect me in a way, shelter me in a way, so shit like that. Or like, why wasn't there? Shit like that. All that type of shit, So, and that's where I'm at right now in the way of want to be seen. Like, I want to be out there, like to the way, like, let me be flawless.
I love you. You definitely doing it.
So
that
it's
was
just like,
gym right
all
there.
that shit working out, like being like, hell yeah, you gotta talk to yourself daily. You feel me? Like every day is a new. I'll be mad at myself. Like I posted this shit. The Big Facts podcast. I forgot it. Black. He said, I'll be mad at myself today for what I did yesterday.
Yes.
I'll be mad at myself today what I did 2 weeks ago, a month ago. Like I think about that shit. So like. That's self-love, but it's not in a way, like you gotta think about it. Like I'm trying to get over that shit. You gotta heal. You gotta forgive yourself. And
forgive.
Like you really have to say, I forgive myself, my actions, my thoughts, whatever I did, and just let it go.
Any self-destructive behavior.
Facts.
I love that.
Facts.
So what makes your platform stand out from others?
Me. No,
Oh,
my
no,
team.
that's the answer too.
Being,
I think
oh
so.
shit, no, but really
You the
being
shit.
really being consistent, just being
Yeah.
consistent, just being out, being consistent,
Yeah,
just being consistent, being
I can
out,
see
talking to
that.
people. Shit, we target San Fernando Valley, whole Los Angeles, and the Inland Empire.
Okay, shout out to the IE.
That's our main targets. Those markets. You know, I'm from the San Fernando Valley. My platform's in Ingle, California, which represents LA.
Mhm.
And the IE never gets no love. And my co-host Jess Lynn, she's from the IE. So
I used
shout
to
out
live out
Jess
there.
Lynn.
I used to live
You
out
feel
there
me?
too.
So and it's hella talent out there. You feel me? So and LA people always try to
Grew up
shit
out
on the
there,
IE,
too.
and they try to shit on the Valley, and just be like, why? We all one.
We
You
all
feel me?
together. Everybody
We all
moved-
together. So
moved
when
back.
like if you ever go out of town and you from LA, i.e. San Fernando Valley, you're not fucking saying I'm from Watts. I'm
Right.
from Riverside. They're gonna be like, what?
Riverside.
You gonna be like, I'm from LA.
They think it's all
San
the same.
They all
Bernardino.
gonna think the same.
Right.
Exactly. I'm from LA. They're gonna be like, Sam, what?
San Bernardino.
You know, the only people out to say
Right.
that is Long Beach, because Long Beach is like separate from everybody else in the way, you know, like
People say
because Snoop, you know, Snoop is long. They gonna be like, oh, Long Beach, oh, Snoop. They gonna
Say
they gonna
Compton.
boom, boom,
Right,
boom,
same
you know.
Yeah,
Or you can say
yeah.
Compton, you know, but they all gonna say LA.
Ain't no lies told there. So this time for our tweet up segment. So y'all know I love to be on Twitter. So something that I tweeted this week. Sorry, that goes with the tightest face. I can feel it.
I'm so glad she didn't go to my tweets.
We should start
I
doing
know, I'll be
that.
on there. I'll be looking.
Ooh, my personal tweets sometimes be crazy.
Hey, Twitter, a whole nother world. But my good, I'm trying to motivate them, encourage the people on there because they be saying some shit on there. But what about tweets that go with the topic is encouraging others fuels life purpose. That's huge. I feel like a part of our life purpose that should be incorporated into that. Like, what is the purpose if no one is getting encouraged or inspired by your actions? You know?
I just seen a quote where it said, "Your gift is supposed to help more people than yourself."
Yes.
Mhm.
The beat drop today. Yeah.
I forgot who said that, but
That's
I just
real.
read that on the way up here driving.
It wasn't on Twitter, I don't think. So
No, it wasn't on Twitter. No, it was for show. Probably
show
on Instagram.
wasn't on Twitter.
Probably on
They-
Instagram for sure, or it could have been on Instagram or TikTok, one of those two. But
Oh my god.
yeah, but that's real, because you know how ET he preaches of find your gift. You feel me? It's gonna make room for you in your life, and I'm finding my gift of I know how my gift is helping others, and that's making room for me and just
You
being,
doing it.
and being a service to others and making sure they shine. Because if they shine, I know I'm gonna shine. You know, and never throw hate on nobody, because you know what's blessings for you. It's not gonna stop you.
Exactly.
You feel me?
There's
Like-
room for all of us.
Exactly. There's so much money being made every day. You know me, printed up all day. We ain't broke.
Like they say about the bread aisle, all them brands of bread, but it's
Mhm.
still they all make all them bread companies making money.
All making money still.
when you put all the media
They
in
not
one
going.
room.
They're not going out of style. They ain't going out of
That's
business.
true.
all the waters, all that.
Mhm.
Just pick what you want.
And I want to say too, with encouraging, you don't know what private battles people are going through. Like some people are out there about their battles, like they'll say, but you got people who are going to be more reserved, you know, about what they're going through. And it's like you got to be encouraging for that too. I've been learning this to come at people with love and light, because
Mhm.
you don't know what people are learning not to take things personal if there's distance with somebody.
I had to learn I had to learn that. I'm very insensitive. I'll say some shit and just
Mhm.
let it
I
bounce
believe
off
it.
the wall. And like I didn't know. Like
Eyes, you talk with your eyes.
like I didn't know. That's me. That's me. Like I'll be insensitive. I'll say some shit just because like that's how I felt. First thing in my head sometimes
Oh
I'll
my
say that shit
goodness.
and just be like, oh, I didn't know. My bad. I didn't know you was going through that. You should have said something, my nigga. You feel me? Shit.
You should have said something. Well, I didn't know you was gonna say it first. So that's all I
Hey,
said.
the energy of
I'm
people.
just kidding. Yeah.
It be like that though, you know. If I'm around you, you know.
Yeah.
You can just feel some shit sometimes.
Mm.
It just happens.
That's so true. And you know, speaking of encouragement too, it also loosens like the hardness of a challenge. So
Mhm.
I remember I was doing my little run, and then somebody was behind me, like, you know, I was slowing down. You know, I got to the point like, oh my goodness. And this girl said, "You can do it. Don't stop. You gonna thank yourself later." And I got this burst of energy, and I just kept going. I thanked myself later, but her words actually made me keep going.
Your voice.
Like you don't realize how much. Well, she was yelling. I mean, shout out to her for real, angel.
Yes,
but you know what I'm
yes,
saying?
for
You
sure.
never know when you need those words of encouragement
Mhm.
that'll loosen how hard something is, because really is mind over matter. And I think
Mhm.
when you're hearing that good stuff in your mind, people telling you I'm proud of you or keep going, that I don't know, it does something to me. I don't know about y'all.
We not tired. When we running, we not tired.
Yeah, it's,
Like,
hard.
there's-
It's
there's
we're
a-
really
there's-
not. You're right.
we only use. It's somebody says a 40% rule for
Tell me.
in your mind when you like working out and get tired.
Hmm.
you have a whole nother 60% that you can go. I think it was probably David Hoggins ass, that crazy motherfucker. You feel me? Like, but when you reach a point of tiredness, it's only like 40% of your body of like being tired. Maybe even 10%, he said. I don't remember. It's one of those damn, that's a big difference though. But you feel me? But 10 or 40%, but it's to the point you can fucking talk to your fucking self. You feel me? Like I used to run from, I still do sometimes, go from Santa Monica Beach to Venice Beach, peer to peer. Nice. And don't fucking stop. Tell yourself don't stop. You feel me? Just keep moving. Put me your fucking arms, talk to yourself. Say I am the greatest. Whatever. Muhammad Ali type shit. You feel me? Whatever. But it's all mental. You feel me? And don't say it in your mind. Say it with your mouth. Actually fucking say the words. It's saying with your mouth versus saying in your mind is two different things.
Yeah.
Two different things. More powerful when you say it with your actual mouth. When you say, yo, I am the greatest versus you feel me? Yeah, I said it though,
Yeah, I'll be acting like somebody chasing me, and that be helping me too.
That too. Whatever.
Yeah. The fear. Yeah, act like someone really was coming at you. You gonna be gone, right?
That's some real shit.
So one day I did that, and your brain really can make some illusions.
That adrenaline kick in. Like, nigga, you ain't catching me.
I'm gone. Shoot. What's the best form of encouragement you've received? Like one of the best, or something you could think of?
Encouragement. Recently it's you your biggest enemy. You your biggest enemy. That's the biggest thing somebody told me recently. You your biggest enemy. You, all the problems in your life is what is you caused it, not other people. And not other people. We do got control of our lives. Yeah, you. It's you. Wherever you at in your life is you. That's the biggest encouragement somebody gave. It can sound fucked up or anything, or in the way that people like, oh, he's bringing me down. No, it's encouraging to me because it's like, you're right. It's mine. Like everything that I created in my life, any storms, any just brightness in my life, is just I created that in a way, So it's like I have to just focus on me and control my mind and my thoughts and being conscious of where I am and who I am. And like how you saying, being like, don't be insensitive to shit either, be careful think before you really speak type shit, So I've been doing that too. So I don't be like, people be hating a nigga on the low, be like, oh, I didn't know you was mad at a nigga because I said some shit like that. I didn't know.
You just say, I love it. And also
what about y'all?
Yeah. The best form of encouragement I've received. Oh, well, I mean, I brought this up before, but hearing the term keep going, like it's such a simple term, but like
keep going.
Yeah.
DJ Khaled, my bad. Keep going. That's all I had in my head. Keep going. You that little baby come out of nowhere.
But it really does help, or at least it's been helping me, because it's not even pushing me to like be in a positive way. It's just like, just keep trying, like just keep, I guess, is like the term, and especially with what I've been going through lately, like in my own personal life, it's a phrase that I really need, because it's like, all right, Jen, like you don't have to be so positive all the time, but as long as you keep going, maybe you'll get back to where you were, or you'll even be better, because now you have a different type of strength, a different type of experience with you. So I would say that's the best form of encouragement I've received so far.
One of the best forms of encouragement I received is the feeling of being appreciated and valued. I think we don't talk about that enough, like how far that goes if someone tells you I appreciate you, or like, they value, or the actions show, because I feel like that's encouraging, to know like your actions are, it's gonna make you go harder. Or someone knows like, like let's say you're doing something for somebody and it's like they appreciate your efforts, that's going to encourage you to do more, want to do more for other people. So that's something that's, I would say, a way I would answer that question.
I respect that for sure. What Jen said, like, keep going, and sometimes you're going to find that motivation. Jim Jones said,
balling. Sorry.
Well, no, in a recent interview, he said sometimes you're going to find that you're going to lose motivation, but if you stay consistent, that motivation is going to come back. Yep, and working out, we all go through it. You might have a good 2 month span of working out strong, then you get comfortable of how you look and the compliments people give you. Then a month, maybe 2 weeks go by, you ain't hit the gym, or you do less than what you did, and you eat worse than what you was eating, then you lose it. But you stay consistent in the gym, sometimes that motivation will come back and be like, I'm just snap back and get back what I need to do, so
It's always about developing, right? As we
facts.
had mentioned earlier, like we
Yep.
never stop growing even within ourselves. And then the thing about working out is, yeah, you may get all the muscle, the body fat you're looking for, but you have to maintain it, afterwards, or even like get better if you need to. Like that's the mentality I like to apply even in everything in my life. Like, even if I make the money that I want to make, I have to maintain it by continuing to do the work that it took me to get there. Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, keeping them blessings.
Hmm.
So where do you see your
Yeah.
platform in 5 years manifested?
My platform in 5 years have my own creative space,
Yes.
sponsors, monetization,
Mhm.
helping other platforms with my platform.
Hey, I love that answer. So as we got some love for our other sponsor, go ahead, Bestie.
Shout out to Be Actual Natural. Why settle for less? All their products are created with you in mind for a goal to let your self love show through your self care. Their chemical free hair and skincare products are handmade, plant based, and free of fillers or preservatives. Treat yourself while you're taking care of yourself. Start your journey at www.beactualnatural.com or check them out on Instagram at beactualnatural.
Yes, them products is banging. I just want to
Mhm.
throw that out there. So it's time for our life up segments. That's when we take the topic and we relate it to something in today's world. So our life up for tonight is, well, I'll say the first person can say the rest. The lack of checking on our strong friends. That's one of them.
Yeah, and also looking for encouragement in others, but not actually encouraging them. And people are more likely to criticize your goal than to encourage them. I think this is a really big one.
Mm.
Like people like to instill their own fears or their own doubts that they have in themselves into us, right? Oh, you want to own your own business? Oh, what makes you think you could do that? It could be people even in your own family, in your own friend
That's
group. And
real.
I think this is the really big downfall in a lot of our friendships today, relationships that we have with people today, because we think that they're the main ones who would be supporting us, but it turns out that it's usually people we don't even know who end up supporting us.
That's big. I see that a lot, like definitely in media. But it's true about the criticize. It's like, where did all this energy come from to try to stop me from what I'm
Mhm.
doing and then help me and give me that push? Takes the same effort.
Exactly.
Honestly.
Yeah. Also, I be doing doing these recent events,
Uh-huh.
right? And like recently, I've been separated from like close homies in a way, like separated myself because so invested into their futures and their lives and their careers, you don't put 100% into
Into
you.
yours.
So the last like year and a half, I've been putting 100% in me, and shit been elevated in the mug, like surpassing people. You feel me? So
Doing it.
yeah, you feel me? So when they talk to you, they talk to you now in a different way. Like,
Mhm.
what's up, bro? Like, you be like, nigga, what's
They
up?
don't know
I've
how
been
to approach
around.
you.
They don't know how to approach you now in a way, but shit like that is just it's crazy.
Mhm.
It's just be like, yo, you have to understand where you at, who you are, So yeah, keep going. Are we doing this water challenge now? I see everybody got
No,
the
not
water.
yet. We ain't there yet.
Not yet. Sorry,
didn't
I just like
announce-
to drink throughout the
We didn't
episode.
announce it yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so and then also too checking on your strong friends. That's a big one because it's like those people that encourage us. We never think about what they go through. You always see that wise person as that strong, wise person. And I've been learning to even though this person helps me a lot, what can I do to help them as
Yeah.
well? Can I be a listening ear today? Can I check on them as well too?
I used to be that strong friend of friends, in a way.
Right?
And
Yeah.
it sucked. Not in a way, but it did because who do you go to?
Yeah.
Who do you go to? You that strong friend they call? Who do you call? You can't go to them. They deal with their own damn problems.
But they can't do
You know,
it.
they come to you for advice or like, yo, what should I do? What should I do? Be like, God damn it, that's me. Like, can I call you? You're not gonna, you can't, you gonna help, you ain't gonna help me with my problems. Your advice ain't gonna help me.
Oh my gosh.
No disrespect. It's just like, you feel me? Because you could tell, your homies, people, friends.
Right.
Your advice is not about to help me because you going through your own shit. You just called me 10 minutes ago. I can't call you.
He on one tonight, y'all.
I'm just saying, no, this is
No.
a broad. This ain't like a personal feeling. It's just a broad feeling.
I'll say this: how do we fix this? At least check on the strong friend. I thought even if you ain't got the advice, hey, I hope you're doing well. I
You know how I check
that's
on
encouraging
myself.
words.
I write,
Yeah,
pray, meditate. Talk to God.
yeah,
Talk to my
essential.
mama. Other than that,
Essential.
yeah. But also, I don't be trusting people these days
Yeah, you
either.
can't.
Because people like you call them on the phone, they'll record your conversation.
Yeah.
If you text, they'll try to throw up receipts,
Screenshot, like you was going
shit.
through this.
Yeah, like right when y'all like do some bad shit. Like say y'all don't agree on some shit and they want to throw some shade on you. I seen it all the time. And you be like, yo, where this damn conversation come up? This was 2 months ago, nigga. Like, you recorded this? Like,
People do
y'all
that.
crazy. Y'all
You dealt with some
weirdos.
situations.
I'm like, y'all going through some things. Y'all think about shit too much, but it's all good.
So, what is a great networking tip you would give to someone in media? You know, you're really good at it. So, what's a good tip you would give?
Don't be afraid to approach that person you want to approach.
I love that. I live by that.
But also, if you want to approach somebody that you feel like is too big to your platform, go for somebody that's close to them that you feel like that you can get in their circle in a way, not in a or if you starting out and you go to an event and there's a red carpet and you know who threw the event, wait for those pictures to come out. Wait for that recap video to come out. Because they're going to tag everybody that's popping or whatever. You feel me? You know, they gonna tag everybody that was there at the event. And once you do that, and you know who you want to target, you go target them, go follow them, go infiltrate that circle, you know, go whoever it is, you know, it's they publicist, it's they stylist, it's they homegirl, whatever. Go talk to them from homies. It don't matter. Go talk to them. Like, go say what's up. Go get that circle right. What's up, man? Yeah. What to do? What up? I'm just saying. Yeah, that's what I was like. Infiltrate that circle. You know, it don't have to be the biggest person next to him though. Get in that circle. Get the trust of the circle. You know, once you get that, then they will be like, I want to come to you just to talk to my platform. You know, talk about my new shit.
Look, I hope y'all taking notes. He's dropping gems right now. But y'all know what time it is. I ain't got my bell. Maybe my bell is around. It's probably gonna come on, but whatever. It is time for our drink up water segment. There we go. It's my bell. So if you're listening out there, please get some water and drink some water. And just gonna have a water fact for tonight.
Sorry, y'all. I definitely needed that sip of water. I'm over here coughing. But tonight's water fact is drinking water first thing in the morning flushes out the stomach and therefore balances the lymphatic system. Y'all, it is flu season, okay? So a stable lymphatic system will help build a strong immune system, which will prevent us from getting sick as often. And I do have to say, ever since I've increased my water intake, like, I'm not saying I don't ever get sick, but I don't get sick as often. Or even when I do, it doesn't last as long. So y'all make sure that you're drinking that water.
Take cold showers too.
That too.
Yeah.
Don't be scared.
It helps your metabolism.
I've done it. Yeah, I can handle it.
Yeah. I like me some hot showers though. It also helps with your nose.
Take cold showers. It helps with your blood flow. Helps out inflation in your body, especially if you're working out. Like all your muscles and stuff will be good. You'll be good. You'll feel chill. You won't be like, like that. You'll be like, let's go do it again.
You just gotta get used to it that first 2 seconds.
So that is.
Okay, that was our water fact with Jen, y'all. So y'all better be drinking some water, and so you can take a shot out the heart. So it's time for our quote. Yeah, keep up. It's time for our quote of segment. So y'all know my bestie is a quotey, so she has a quote for tonight.
Tonight's quote is actually very simple. Be a fountain, not a drain, by Rex Hudler. And I like it because it just goes with everything that we were talking about, right? Like, it's easy to criticize somebody, but what are you actually doing to put more positivity out there for them? And then one thing I just got to say about like negative criticism is if it's not even productive to the person actually trying to make their goal, then why even say it at all? You know, like I would rather, if I really have something to say something about somebody, then I'm going to try and help them out at least. I'm not going to try and bring them down and then not even offer something that can end up helping them. Like, what's the point? You know?
I had some funny shit in my head. Just like when you said that, right? When you said that, I was just like, when somebody say some bad shit and you just like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't know what you was thinking about that. I was like, nigga, shut the fuck up.
Let me say what I was
thinking. Negative ass over there.
I was saying I was thinking. So this dude, he wanted me to hear one of his songs. And I love music. Like, I'll tell you straight up if, like, you know. So he turned the song on, and the song was cool. But the intro, he made some weird noise at the beginning, like, like that. That's how the song started. I'm going to be real. Like, I'm a person, you know, it was that noise. So I said, the song is cool. Just cut that part out. He going to say, it was an on-purpose mistake.
On purpose mistake. Wow.
Like, if you don't just take accountability.
Yeah.
Like, it just wasn't. I'm telling you, I listen to everything. Everybody know me for music. I be knowing those songs. That wasn't it.
And then the first 5 seconds.
The first when you first play on the song, Like, who are you?
Nah.
Who wants to keep hearing what's after
You
that?
can't because the first 10 seconds of the song is how you determine if it's gonna be good or not.
Yes.
Especially out here. Oh man.
I can't bump that in the wind.
Ah!
Imagine trying to show that to somebody like, hey, look, this is my new favorite song. And that's how it starts off? No.
I can't move.
Ah!
In that case, I could make all kinds of songs.
Ah!
Let me hear you
What?
say,
Yeah, chunks down. Ah! Nigga, like Charizard. Ah! Char and shit.
Oh my
But
God.
yeah, so that's an example, okay? I was really trying to give some constructive criticism. Wasn't I being a hater? I was trying to help him, but I guess he wasn't pulling up in that. But Jen has a fun question for you. I guess a fun question.
If you could choose to be any superhero or villain, who would you be?
I'm curious of his answer.
Superhero? Ooh. I will be Blank Man.
Oh.
Yeah, you lost me.
Y'all don't know who Blank Man is?
No, what
I'm gonna look it up.
Y'all don't know who Blank Man is?
from what?
He ain't from DC, he ain't
Oh.
from Marvel, but he Damon Wayans. He Blank Man.
Oh, Damon. Oh, you saw? I thought you. I'm thinking of.
Oh,
Y'all don't know who
Blank
Blank Man is? He's a superhero.
Oh my goodness.
But if I had to,
No.
Yes, I know who Blank Man is.
but if
know
I,
who he
but if I had to, no, if I seriously, if I had to
Mr.
pick
Krabs.
somebody, I'll be a Ninja Turtle. On my mama.
Which one?
It don't matter.
You're at the red video.
I was gonna say.
It do not matter.
Why did I'm curious.
Bruh.
Ninja Turtle.
Why?
They was fun. They was had fun in life. They didn't care. It was free. They had a master. They was disciplined. You know, they know how to kick ass. They ate pizza. You feel me? I
They
fucks
pizza.
with pizza. You know, it was just cool
That
cats.
was lit.
They had a brotherhood. You feel me?
They
So,
did. They was
I've been
down.
in
I like the
Turtle.
video game on Nintendo.
What about
That
y'all?
was-
Who y'all be? Who would be your superhero?
I've been watching X-Men lately. I've been loving me some Mystique. I don't know
Mm.
why. But I wouldn't want that power. She just be kicking ass though. She was just a shit. I don't know.
What will be your superpower? Hold on, before we ask that, what about you? What will be your superhero? Who would be?
I don't know if I would be a superhero. I don't know if y'all know like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
But I would be Sindel, like the girl with the hair. She does her.
Okay. Okay.
Jim
Yeah.
whipping it up.
Yeah.
What about
That would be-
superpower? What superpower would y'all want? Like,
Read minds, but to be able to turn it off when I don't want to.
I feel you on that. Just imagine you just walking down the street, just
Yeah.
100 people just, oh shit, what? I'll be invisible
That's trippy. Okay, that's a good one.
or teleport.
Teleport. Yeah, I
That
was
was
thinking
cool.
teleporter
Yeah.
too. So yeah, that's big. So that was our fun question for tonight. But yeah, when you see something good happen, let people know. Get them their flowers. We're gonna give you your flowers on here. You do an amazing job. We're gonna say that.
Thank you.
Give
Y'all
people
too,
their
y'all too.
flowers. Thank you. Oh
killing
look,
it.
yeah.
Y'all
Shout out to
killing it.
Keep on the ones and twos. Look.
Killing it. Shout out Good
All
News Radio.
time.
This dope ass setup.
Yes. No, for real. Like they putting it down. What advice would you give to a young black man who wants to go after his dreams?
Fail.
I like that answer a lot.
Go out and do it. You know, the only way you're going to gain experience and just learning is by failing and going out and doing it. Don't sit back and I can't even say the damn word right now. Procrastinate. I think that's how you say that.
Yeah,
Or-
that's the word.
Yeah, you feel me? Goddamn. But yeah, I don't know how that's a brain fart. Crazy, but anyway. Yeah, but don't do that. Don't and just go do it. Don't second guess it. Don't double think and just go do it. Go fail. You feel me? Because if you fail, you're gonna learn from the mistakes and you're gonna come back and do it stronger and you're gonna know where not to do it, not to fuck up at. So go do it. Go fail. Go fuck up. Go learn your lessons and go do that shit. I wish I would have jumped long earlier, you know, in life, especially in like entrepreneurship or even on myself. Like just believing in myself. Like I said, like last like year and a half, I've been really by myself. I go to events, I'm by myself. I ain't with the homies. I ain't with nobody. You know, by myself. You know.
But I feel like what matters is that you are doing it. You know, no matter when you realize it or whatever, like you're not giving up on yourself, and I think that's big.
Yeah, facts.
That's huge. I like that answer.
You have to.
So it is time for our wrap up segments. And how does this relate to self love? Self love is encouraging yourself enough to be able to encourage others. I really believe that all goes hand in hand. You got to encourage yourself. It takes encouragement to get out of bed every day to go after what you want, to even interact and socialize with people. So be that light in this life and give back to others as well. How do you practice self love?
Uh, my I ams.
Yep.
Okay.
You feel me? Manifesting, meditating, praying, making sure who I am, where I'm conscious at, and today of my feelings and shit. Catching my feelings, checking my own self. To be
Man.
honest, you have to check yourself, especially when
Before
you
you wreck yourself. Yeah.
this was real shit. Like you have to
Say serious stuff.
I'm trying. Yeah, you have to check yourself at sometimes when you think you have some bad thoughts or some just a negative energy towards a situation or a person or whatever you're going through. You have to check that shit.
I love that.
Like you say, you have to love ourselves before you can love anybody.
Yep.
Especially like in a relationship, personal relationship,
Yep.
business relationship, just in life in general. Like if you don't love yourself in like a relationship, that relationship ain't about to last. You feel me? That shit gonna be toxic.
Falling through.
You feel me? But if you like both like on that grind of learning and want to love like yourself, and y'all could be able to feed off that each other. You feel me?
Mhm.
So that's a healthy relationship. I feel like.
That's true.
So
I
yeah,
love
love
that.
yourself before you love on somebody else. You feel me?
That's
Because
that's big.
Because
Right
no
there.
one's gonna fix you, and it's not.
nobody's gonna
Fix
fix you. You
Yes.
you can only make yourself happy. Like your partner can't make you
Because you won't be
happy.
satisfied with it anyway.
You feel me?
so-
You're gonna be happy for a minute, 2 minutes, but after that, you're gonna be like, back in your little
Let me
drought.
start a fight.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
And you can help make your life and the world a better place by being kind and providing positive encouragement to others. So something to note. And so we like to ask every guest this: what do you want to be remembered for? Drinking water.
What I want to be remembered for? Helping others. Again, changing other people's lives to the point of helping people with generational wealth with their family.
Mm.
Because I'm really on generational wealth. Like I'm like right now hunger for knowledge of just like health insurance or in real estate. I just want to be able to have different revenues of income. So helping others though, that's it. Helping others, giving back.
Beautiful answer. And what's our wrap up, bestie, for the night?
Remember to always be great and be kind. We could always use more of that in the world these days.
Oh, well said. We appreciate you coming through.
Hey,
stopping
appreciate
by.
y'all,
You know we
man.
gonna
Shout
see
out
you in
Good
the
News
streets.
Radio. You feel me? Shout out Speak Up JV on this thing. You feel me? It's your boy Bankhead. Follow me, Bankhead underscore the name.
Shout it all out.
SODTR, Straight Up Trunk Radio every Monday night. Excel Radio. Hey, shout out Jess Lynn, my man. Shout out Red Eye J Peso. Shout out Kevin Nash. Shout out Excel Radio for giving me the platform to be my mentor and all that. You dig? We in this thing. Hey, subscribe. Straight Out to Trunk TV. Straight Out to TrunkRadio.com. SODTR playlist. All that on Spotify. All that. You feel me? Like, subscribe, share, tell a friend, tell a friend. My bad.
Ooh, that was a sample. No,
Nice.
y'all please tap in. It was a.
I love this. No, this is like my third
This
like
was the
interview
shit.
ever. So
You did
a lot of
well.
people don't be asking me to come on their platform. So
Oh, we had
I
to make
love,
sure
I
to get
love,
you
I
on.
love that y'all asked me to come. So I love to share gems and just talk to people and see what they on their mind.
Definitely
And I love this setup. This setup is dope. You feel me?
Setting it up nicely. And
Shout
before
out
we
Keith.
go, quick shout out to our amazing sponsors. Shout out to My Bar located at 720 East Manchester. Get your nails, your lashes, your hair done. Ask for mine. Tell them that Speak Up JV sent you. Instagram is at nyy.bar. And also shout out to Crafted by 213. Is your partner tired of your lackluster performance in the kitchen? Are you tired of opening the fridge and not knowing what to cook? Do you close your full pantry and say there's nothing to eat? Call Crafted by 213 from catering to classes to let them craft the perfect experience for you, bringing you all the flavors of the West Coast with love. Crafted by 213 will leave you satisfied. Ask for a quote on IG at craftedb.213.
And shout out to Be Actual Natural. Why settle for less? All their products are created with you in mind for a goal to let your self-love show through your self-care. Their chemical-free hair and skincare products are handmade, plant-based, and free of fillers or preservatives. Treat yourself yourself while you're taking care of yourself. Start your journey at www.beactualnatural.com or check them out on Instagram at beactualnatural.
Yes, make sure y'all tap in with us on Instagram at SpeakUpJV, on Twitter at SpeakUpJV. My personal is at Bernice. That's V as in Victor, ER9. We'll be back live next Thursday at 8:30 p.m. We also got some more pre-recorded episodes dropping on Spotify, Apple. Make sure y'all tap in. Thank you, Bankhead.
Hey, shout out, y'all. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. You feel me?
Yeah, we appreciate you too. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all next week. Woo.